to create our own nuclear culture for our family. You got to know that when you marry somebody, those familiar spirits that have crossed generations in that family now have the potential for coming into yours. That's why you got to be careful, children, who you hang out with. People talk about them together, but the reality is you can have birds that are not of a feather that flock together, but after they hang on long enough, they have the same kind of feather. So here you are claiming Jesus, but you're hanging out with knuckleheads that do drugs. You're hanging out with knuckleheads that listen to music that calls females the B word. You're hanging out with knuckleheads that will use the N word every other word. You use the F word every other word. And after a while, you're going to find yourself talking like they're knuckleheads. Because first you started thinking like they're knuckleheads, and now you're not around your parents. You want to act like they're knuckleheads because you want to fit in with those knuckleheads. This is going to separate the profane from the holy. Adam messed up, like splitting your brain. You got to work hard. Ground's cursed. It's no longer going to easily bring forth good fruit. And the good fruit that's in there is going to be the thorns of this. See, if Adam and Eve had messed up, dandelions would have stayed in their place. If you had a lawn, there would not be a flower in the lawn. There would be no weeds in your flower garden, just the flowers you planted. But Adam messed up. And you got to understand that the whole of the natural divine order and environment is all in confusion because of man's original sin. But it is groaning and looking forward to the redemption of mankind. That's what the Bible teaches us. So if you ever wonder why we see this crazy stuff going on with animals around us, you don't ever wonder why there's so much more power that's affecting us with our allergies and our sinuses and stuff. It's because the actual natural order around us is all out of order. They're looking forward to God coming to redeem his people. And the longer it takes for God to come do that, the crazier the environment is going to get. And if you think it's just the animals and the plants around us, think again. That's why you got crazy people all around us doing stuff that just a few short weeks ago nobody would have ever thought they would be doing. Who would have ever thought Halloween would get to be as big a holiday as Christmas? It's because of these crazy folks. Go into a bookstore and find row after row of books about Dracula and about vampires and about witches and warlocks. And our children are reading this garbage because the school is telling them to read it and tell them it's good, and they go around getting poisoned by it and don't even know it. You know, parents don't know either. Now, before somebody runs out and says it's a white thing, understand that the culture is such that things that some ethnicities and some races do end up filtering over into others. It's crazy, y'all. Twilight. The Twilight. He loves me. Okay. Susan, how do you know he loves me? Because he didn't. What about his body prove to you that he loves you? Because he bit me until blood was flowing out of my neck. So see, there's something sexy about being a vampire. And y'all sitting here acting like, as adults, you ain't never seen it. But what was Dracula about? A vampire coming to Harlem looking for his long-lost love. The mummy coming through centuries looking for his long-lost love. They want you to believe that this diabolical devilish stuff has anything to do with true love. So they wrap it up and package it, and they convince unsuspecting young people that this is real love. Honey, I got some news for you. Ain't nobody showing you love by hurting you. Amen. Except your mama or your daddy when they rip your behind. All right, over here. Amen. Nobody else. It ain't love. That's right. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that's why sneaking, trying to do stuff my parents don't like. Make up your mind. Because if you don't make up your mind and you listen to all kinds of crazy voices that's going to lead you all kinds of crazy ways, and they're not going to be the ones bailing you out of jail. They're not going to be the ones taking you to rehab and paying the bill. They're not going to be sitting there in the hospital holding your hand while you on that table with your legs up in the stirrup trying to push this baby out and you never did get married. Are you hearing me? They're not going to be the ones to come get you when they find out you're homeless in the street. They will take you there, get you caught up in that to there, then they'll drop you like a bad habit, walk away and leave you there. Amen. In church, we got to stop acting like sin ain't fun. So can I help y'all out, children? Sin is fun.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's fun. There's something fun about getting a buzz on.
Yes.
But if you don't know how to dance, get a buzz on.
That's right.
You get out there on the floor, put it on, do whatever you're supposed to. Everybody think you're the greatest dancer in the world because you got a buzz on. The party didn't start for you, so you got a buzz on. But see, the buzzers don't want to tell you about the hangover. They don't want to tell you about killing brain cells. They don't want to tell you about what it's doing to your liver. They don't want to tell you about how to steal your money, steal your freedom, put you in bondage to alcohol. They don't want to tell you that stuff. Just get a buzz on, get your head back.
That's right, go ahead.
The enemy of your soul always makes temptation look real good.
Amen, amen.
He makes it fit.
Amen.
Come on, y'all, come on,
Amen.
stop acting like we've been so holy all our lives. You know you was at the dance, you was at the party. Wasn't no lights hardly on at all. And they put that needle on that 45, and then folks started singing, and the still of the Amen. Now, I don't know what they might call it now, but when I was growing up, they called it the grind. Amen. You be grinding the night away. And you didn't pick girls to dance with. Y'all, I'm going to let all the cats out the bag. You didn't pick girls to dance with depending on how they look. You picked girls to slow dance with depending on how they were dressed. Because if they had on a tight dress, but Sean, I'm going to leave it alone now. Y'all got it, didn't you? See, it's in the head. In the head. The lies in the head. All sex ain't sex, lies. Because it's real easy to figure out what's profane and what's holy. Anything that you can do away from the authority in your life that you would not do in front of their faces is wrong.